Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, the Manga Man here, and today I'm talking about World Trigger. It seems like it's been a while since I've talked about World Trigger. I was looking at my feed of when the last time I talked about it, and it's been 3 months. And ultimately this comes down to health issues for the creator and the author, and plus I missed one because of the irregularity of the schedule. That being said, I probably would have also missed this one had I not checked it this weekend. So that's why it's late. But nonetheless, I want to definitely record it today. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So this review is really 207 overview summary, because realistically, given the time schedule and given my other commitments, it would be unfair of me to really say everything I could in about 5 minutes or so. So that being said, this is a summary, and honestly, it probably won't do justice to the overall story point. So just take this as a summary. Please do go reread it yourself, and by all means comment on anything I've missed, and we can have a discussion in the comment section below. As always, all timestamps will be included, including links to my subreddit as well. That being said, it's one of those chapters, or both chapters really, there's a lot of information that the creator and the author has actually done in this world, and creates such a structure and dynamic that in essence not a lot really happens whilst a lot really is said. So these chapters are very detail oriented. So the 206 is all really about, the A squad teams being introduced and them talking through the dynamics of what they think is going to happen and who's more suitable based on the choices of the team. And then the funny thing is about 207, a lot of the things that they mention is what's mentioned, that's what's going on through the captain's mind. And there's so many different approaches. Some are basing it on random things like age, some people are basing it on trial levels, some people are basing it on mobility, some people are basing it on overall team structure, some people are basing it on a level of try-on that's affected choices. Some people having lower try-on couldn't be on the team even though they may have been a better choice, and things like that. So being that that's the case, then there's certain approaches different leaders have taken. They've picked strong kind of sub-captains to take over the team because of their lackingness. Some people have chosen to withhold information to keep the morale of the team up and control over the team. Some people have kind of done divide and conquer, where they've checked the files and it's about controlling certain things. And some people have, like, it's one of those where there's such a diverse kind of instructions of where this thing goes. It really shows you how complex this world is, and it's not a straightforward, oh, this person has got more try and therefore this person wins, or no, this person has got more range therefore this person wins. And that's one of the things I really like about World Trigger as a whole, because realistically they've started leg one of the training, which is them being essentially, I think it's 7 days or a week, in a confined space with each other, and it's all about teamwork and you managing your try-on. Then after that, there's going to be a battle for 36 hours straight, which probably will involve the A ranked people. So there's been decisions made for that, and it's one of those things where there's so much going on. I enjoy the small stuff, like the comments about Ikoma being like the best of captains and in consideration in comparison to say someone like Osamu's letting people know in advance. What I did like about that was we got to kind of understand how somebody like Hughes gets to understand the Japanese language when he's not from Japan. And the excuse of him being Canadian is always funny as well. But it's to do with the try body translating essentially. So I really like that they've gone through that level of explanation to kind of cover that plot hole as well. And now we're starting to get into things. We also find out that the whole thing was set up to begin with, so that people that didn't like each other had to be with each other. And it talks about how how adaptable a person is, versatile to deal with adversity and so on and so forth. So realistically, not a lot has happened. Everyone's taken different approaches. They've talked about that. A few things have happened, like the whole thing with Emma telling Ninamoya to be quiet about his secret, and the other things about how choices were made, and Osamu's situation with that lady who thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. It is ultimately a lot of information, but we've just started, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of months. But it's not progressed as much as I would have thought, but enough so we have something to talk about. That being said, pretty generalized review, so apologies in advance. But do check out the chapter, and by all means let me know in the comment section below which one's your favourite bits, and I'll see you next time. Peace.